Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, everybody. Turn on a light. Boom. Look at that. We are live on a Monday afternoon. It's Chubby Ray Comics time. What's up, everybody? How you doing? How are you doing? Well, good evening, Xbox. Hello, Thunder. Hello, Los. Xbox says, Ray's in the bathroom reading. He'll be out. No, I was just sitting here doing nothing. I figured, why am I doing nothing? I should just be live. AC says, hello, everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you, AC. Love it. Back for another Chubby Ray Live. All right, Russell, I'm glad you're back, buddy. I love it. Hello, friends. Ray, I'm blaming you for making me order Red Coat trade paperback and Batman Dark Patterns. Love it, dude. I will take responsibility for that. That's me being responsible for a good thing. Hello, hello. Hello, Chewy Queso. Hello, I'm off work today. Way to go, Wes. All right. So, Wes, you know what you need to do? You need to buy some comics. Or maybe should I send Wes something? I should put a poll up that say, should Ray send Wes, and I'll give you a choice of what I can send, or don't send him anything. And I'll do a poll. And we'll see what people decide. By the way, Christina said, look better with the light on. How dare you? By the way, I went to a doctor's appointment today. I had to get a knee injection for my knees. I went to the doctor's office, and even the doctor talked about how great I look, because the doctor hadn't seen me for a while. And talked about how toned I am and stuff. It's like, oh my God, which is great. I felt like a movie star. They were complimenting me so much. Oh, it was wonderful. Omar did an interview with Brian Hutch. I watched it. Oh, yes. Oh, it's very good. It's very good. And Brian Hitch is so distinguished. And it was really, really good interview. Omar's such a great interviewer, but Brian Hitch was awesome. Just finished reading Batman and Robin Year One. It's awesome. Yes, it is. It's great, right? Ray loaded a big comic call in the Discord. Had to share. Almost thought you were going to miss a live. Glad to see you tonight, dude. Of course I'm live. I don't miss my comic lives. Ray, you're 100% right about Red Coat. So thank you. Thank you. Red Coat was winning the poll. I got to go back and check. The poll. I'm waiting for Adam to tell me when the Kyle Rayner compendium. Oh, I love it. That's great, dude. I hope you get it soon. Ray, I got my books from you today. Always great to get new books. Thanks, brother. No problem, AC. Ray, do you own any Darth Maul comics? I do not. No, I don't have any. At least I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I do. Let me see. I see Star Wars Dark Droid. I have Darth Vader. I don't have any Darth Maul. I'm not a big Darth Maul fan. Oh, I take it back. I take it back. DP, I do have a Darth Maul comic. I just noticed it. No, I don't. No, I'm sorry. I thought I did. I don't. No, it wasn't Darth Maul. Wasn't Darth Maul. No, I don't have any Darth Maul. I do not have any Darth Maul. Sorry, brother. PW says, just got back from my piano gig. Happy to be with you all. Awesome, PW. Out there entertaining the masses. Whatever the poll is, I'm voting Star Wars or Red Coat. Well, then go to ChubbyRayComics.com, go to the Patreon page, and vote for what the next book club should be. The book club is where we read a book and talk about it. In fact, I'm going to start sending Christina all the books and making her read it and participate. And that way she could participate in the book clubs, which would be great. Yeah, but Red Coat is a choice in the poll. By the way, I just read a Star Wars comic that changed It changed my opinion on, I mean, it changed my life. It changed my life. All right. And it was so good. It was so good a book that it changed the way I felt about everything. And I have not been able to get it out of my head since I read it. That's how good this book was. And I'll be talking about it soon, but it's a Star Wars comic and it's unbelievable how much it affected me. So yeah, and it was a Star Wars comic. But go to ChubbyRayComics.com and you can vote for the next book club. Choices are Batman and Robin Year One, Batman Brave and Bold Winning Card, Red Coat Volume 1, Joker by Tynan, Superman Up in the Sky, World Tree, Exquisite Corpses, Planet Hulk, Mr. Miracle, or Secret Invasion. And all those books are up. You can vote. Right now, Red Coat is winning with 32%, followed by Batman and Robin with 29%. So it's going to be one of those two books. Where's the best place online to get reading orders? Crushing Crisis with a K. Go to crushingcrisis.com. Crushing Crisis has the best reading orders. Xbox says knee injections are usually done in the knee. Yeah, I got them in both. I get them in both knees. My knees are so bad. Why are you not a dog? I'm just not a fan of Darth Maul. You know what I mean? He's just not my, he's not my favorite. That's all. Chrissy, who doesn't love Paul? Oh my goodness. We don't need to know whether Chrissy likes Paul. Chrissy and Dan are married. Not to each other, but they are married. I had to get that joke in. Papa John, he's Papa John. He likes them thick. What's up, Papa John? If that's the case, I'll vote Red Coat, and so will Chris. Well, go over there and vote, man. I put it up. I think I put it so you can vote for free. I think it's a free poll that's up at our Patreon, ChubbyRayComics.com. I hope I'm doing that right. Gary D says, hey, Ray. Hey, everybody. How you doing, Gary D? Haven't read Red Coat, so I'm hoping it wins. Red Coat is very good. What's up, Aaron Genie? Chrissy says, we don't need your perversion, Christina. Don't fuel his perversion. Big Fetty says, mainline, that's awesome. Just got my whale in the mail today. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1. Good for you, brother. You guys, I got such a whale. I got such a whale today that I'm tempted to do an early haul video. I was going to wait to do a haul video for a Crooks and Bandits order that's coming, but I might go ahead and do one because I just got this whale. And the book is so good, and I really want to brag that I have it. So that's what I'm thinking. Got my Nightwing Compendium 3 in the mail today. All right, Gary D. Awesome, buddy. Aaron says, if this is a Star Wars comic, I'm interested now. Dude, there was a Star Wars comic that affected me. It affected me so much. I mean, I was shocked by how much it affected me. And for Trade Paperback Tuesday, I was going to do certain books, but I think I'm just going to do this one Star Wars comic I read because, man, it just affected me. And I want to talk about it. So I think that's what I'm doing for tomorrow. Currently reading Star Wars Legends, The Rebellion Omnibus Volume 3. Oh, that's awesome. I cannot say what it is because I'm doing a video on it. So I don't want to, blow. I want to surprise you guys with the videos. You don't like Darth Maul? How dare you? Well, listen, I'm just not a Darth Maul fan. Wasabi says, what's up, gang? How you doing, Wasabi? Tell me again how to take your poll, Ray. I'm only half listening because I'm playing Assassin's Creed. All right, here's how to take my poll for what the next book club should be. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com and scroll down until you see next book club poll, and then take it. All right. Wes says you can do the haul right now. No, I want to do a video on it. Dude, do the whole haul. I'll do it. I'll do it when I do my video. I'll do it. Let's see. Ray perversion. How dare you? Don't kink shame me. Hashtag kinky trash fam. Does Marvel ever do compendiums like Image? No, they don't. Wasabi, they haven't, buddy. But we think they're going to start. I was on the near mint condition. Omar did a poll of what should be Marvel's first compendiums. And it was a very, very good episode. I mean, it was, holy crap, it was good. Yeah. And you should look for near mint condition. They did a poll, and the whole thing was to send it to Marvel so that they can consider doing compendiums. And I know they got it. And I know there was an answer, but I don't think I'm supposed to say it. But I don't think I'm supposed to say it, but because Omar didn't tell me all of it, so he probably had a non-disclosure. But but it seemed like it was taken pretty good. Ross says, "Love me some Star Wars, especially Maul." Yeah, I'm sure Maul's good. I want to watch the Disney thing, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm just not a huge fan. I haven't bought any comics. Ray, I think you accidentally skipped over, but I share my whale, which was Alias by Bendis. Oh, dude. Brand new, sealed, and cover price. Way to go, Mainline. Way to go, brother. That's awesome. How in the hell did you walk in somewhere and find it? Wow. Crazy Patrick says Darth Maul is one of the best Star Wars characters. I think it's great. You guys love him. I think it's awesome. You guys love Darth Maul. I just don't have any Darth Maul. Ray, which of the Star Wars Legends series is your favorite? I have a ton of Legends books. Empire, maybe. I haven't read it all. I have not read it all, but I like Empire. New Republic's good. I don't like some of the old stuff that much. I'm not a fan of the old stuff as much, but I'm looking forward to the stuff that's coming out. The new stuff that's coming out. The stuff Legacy or whatever. I'm looking forward to that. I've never read that. I don't know anything about it, so I am looking forward to that. What's going on, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Sean is in the Rice Krispies Cup of Death, guys. We know Sean got in. Did he say take his poll? Yes. Papa John says, growing up in the 2000s, I thought Darth Maul was the coolest character. Xbox says, give us the whale sneak peek. No, I cannot. I've got to do it for my video. And it is going to blow your minds. It's going to blow your minds, guys. Here we go. Who's taking the poll? Oh, my God. Dan says he's taking my poll right now. Thank you, Dan. Omar confirmed today Marvel are getting back into planning books for 27 after all the layoffs. That's awesome, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Omar. I hope Marvel starts compendiums. I do. So do I, Gary. And I think they're coming. I really do. I think they're coming. That Marvel Compendium show was great. You should consider Rockin' Robbie for a roundtable. Yeah, I should ask him. Yeah, that was good. Ray, have you watched the Clone Wars? I have not. It'll change your mind on what Maul. I've never watched it. I just don't have time for a lot of television. When I do, I watch baseball and stuff like that. I should take time to watch. I should take time to watch some stuff, but I read so much. I read so many comics. I don't have time for anything else. I just walked into a random comic shop. I stopped in after work. Dude, and you found it? That's how you, God, that makes me just, oh. Wow. Damn. I'll have to watch the Maul. I'll have to watch the Darth Maul. I've heard it's good. I'll have to watch it. Let's see. Is this Ray's Comics channel or Ray's OnlyFans? It's just my Comics channel. I don't have an OnlyFans. Ray voted in the DC Tiger Eyes poll. Awesome, Gazebo El Gazebo. I hope you voted for something good, buddy. Why the AI slop thumbnail? Dude, you're telling me because I currently don't have a graphics program like Photoshop, or I need to get a Photoshop, or I need to get a program like that, and I need to get better at it. I've really got to get better at it because, dude, the AI, I got to tell you, the AI photos, I look horrible. And I want to get it redone. I want somebody, and I want Wasabi to help me, but I want somebody to help me do it. Mammoth Morals, if you let me know, I need somebody to help me because I've got a thumbnail up for an upcoming interview. I need a thumbnail for tomorrow's interview with Cosmic Collector. And I look terrible. AI has me looking like a fucking, sorry, YouTube. AI has me looking like a friggin' robot. I can't, I don't look good. AI does not have me looking good. So I need to get, I need to have a good program so I can do my own graphics. So, damn it. Yeah. I did not abolish my OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. Yeah. Trucker Chris, what's going on, brother? Hello. Hello from France. Very interesting videos. You communicate very well your passion. Thank you, Lolo. You're very kind. There's one for the swear jar. Yeah, I need to get a ChubbyRay comic swear jar. Thanks, Xbox. Yeah, Xbox. Need to put one comic in the square jar. I know. Got my absolute hardcovers from Adam as usual, arrived in pristine condition and awesome packaging. Chris, you've got an absolute coming from ChubbyRay, buddy. Okay, so Ray has no fans. Okay, got it. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for your insult. I always appreciate your insults. How dare you? All right, so I got an entry today. Got an entry. We're gonna put a new person in the. We're gonna put a new couple people in the Super Rice Krispies. What is it? In the Rice Krispies Cup of Death. We're doing that. Plus, I have. I'm going to give away Gotham Central paper. I love this paperback. I'm going to give away a Gotham Central. This is so good, and I think that somebody definitely needs to win it. All right, we got that to give away today. Plus, I've got more books to give away. I've got to get these given away because they're just sitting here. They're just sitting on my shelf. So, and I got to get this stuff taken care of. Got to get this stuff taken care of and get it out there. Ray does not need OnlyFans. He's got hashtag trash can fam. That's right, buddy. Gary D says, I am a fan, not an only fan, but a fan. Thank you. We're Ray's friends, not his fans. Thank you. Absolutely. But awesome, buddy. By the way, Chris says, got an absolute steal. Absolute Watchman sealed. 40 to, oh my God, dude. That is awesome. Where the hell did you find that? So we had somebody found Alias by Brian Michael Bendis for cover price and sealed. The Chris found Absolute Watchmen for $40 sealed. God, I don't get anything. I don't get those deals ever. It's ridiculous. I need to read Gotham. Oh, God, you've never read it? Oh, Gotham Central is so good. I highly recommend. Ed Brubaker and Greg Rucka are so good. They're so good. And everything they write is good. Oh, you guys, I got in my haul, I got several whales. I got a big whale of a Marvel book, of an omnibus. And I got a huge whale paperback I've been looking for. I mean, a huge whale paperback. And that's going to be in my haul too. Christina says, Ray gets mad when I insult him, but I ask him a legitimate question. He ignores it. Well, obviously, I didn't think your legitimate question was real because all you do is insult me. So I didn't answer. And by the way, she said, do they have Mandalorian comics? I love Grogu and would probably read those if they were a thing. Did somebody answer that? So Xbox answered it. Said, yes, they do have single issues and trade paperbacks. Thank you, Xbox. I don't have any. How do I not have Grogu and Mandalorian? Ray needs to read Last Days of... I've got Last Days of Lex Luthor. I just got it. Haven't read it yet. Have not read it. By the way, Chris says he thinks somebody sold their entire Absolute collection. There was a Long Halloween for $60, but it was beat up. 2 All-Star Supermans for $62. The sealed Watchmen for that little was nuts. Dudes, that's insane. That's great that you got it for that price, buddy. That's awesome. Did they have Absolute Superman by Jeff Johns? Because I got to tell you, that is a great Absolute. That's an Absolute book. Everybody should own it. It's so good. That is a great Absolute book. It's fantastic. By the way, you guys see Christina? She needs to get over here and help me move some books around because I'm getting new shelves tomorrow, Christina. I'm getting new shelves tomorrow. And as soon as they get put together and up, I can clean up this office. And my daughter's graduation party is this weekend. And I know my wife wants the house done before this weekend. So be a good time if somebody wants to come over and help us put shelves together and help me get this room ready. Be a good time. My LCS has Avengers by Busick and Perez. Should I pick it up? Oh my God, yes. Cheese, yes. You got to get that, Cheese. It's sold out. It's sold out if you can get it. If you can get it, that's awesome, dude. I would definitely, if your LCS has it, I would definitely get it. The Busick Avengers, oh my God, they're so... Busick Avengers are awesome. There's volume 1. Allow me to brag. I like bragging. And volume 2. They are great. They are great books. You should definitely grab them. Ray, do you have Ed Brubaker Captain America? Oh, what am I, a farmer? Of course I've got all 5 Brubaker Captain Americas. All 5. By the way, Gary says, Ray's shocked if it's not an insult from Christina. Absolutely. Ray, are you going to do a video on Wolverine Goes to Hell? Yeah, and Wolverine. I'm probably going to do a video on both of them. After I get done, as soon as I finish Wolverine and the X-Men, I'm going to do the video. I got to tell you, I usually fly through my omnibuses pretty fast when reading them. But I'm loving Wolverine and the X-Men. I'm taking my time and reading slow. I've really, really enjoyed that book. And I don't know why, because I love the characters. And I love the villain. I think that Cade Kilgore is, oh my God. The fact that it's 14-year-old kid, it's nuts. Or a 12-year-old kid, however old it's crazy that that's the villain. I'm loving Wolverine and the X-Men. But yeah, Wes, I'm going to do a review after I read. As soon as I get done with Wolverine and the X-Men, I'm doing a review on both of them. And I'll do Avengers versus X-Men too. Oh, love it. I love HPB half-price books where I get the majority of my trade paperbacks. My problem is now when I go to the X-Men section, I already have what's available. Yeah, that's the problem. It's when you find stores like that, they don't change stock that often. Yeah. Gracie says, got a big haul pick coming in the Discord. Oh, I got to check the Discord. Green Lantern Emerald Twilight. Dude, that's awesome. Where's my Green Lantern? Let me show Emerald Twilight. Do I have Emerald Twilight? Let me see. What do I have? I have Emerald Dawn. Oh, yeah, I have Emerald. All right, I have Emerald Twilight. Okay. For a minute, I didn't think it did. So, yeah, here's Emerald Twilight. Emerald Dawn, Emerald Twilight. Great books, man. Great books. And here's Emerald Dawn. By the way, these are the original DC paperbacks that came out in the 90s. This came out in 1991. This came out. Oh my God. Wow. Yep. Great paperbacks. But man, I got a paperback that I'm going to brag about. That's so good. That's so good. Wait till you guys see what it is. I've talked about it before. Wait till you see what it is. Two biggest whales Chip Crisper owns are Batman Year 2 and Absolute JLA Adventures. Dude, I love, is a Year 2 a hard trade to find? Because I have Batman Year 2 on trade. I didn't think that was so hard. I'm going, oh wow, I'm glad I did. Yeah, here's Year 2. I didn't know it was such a hard find. I must be lucky having this one. Here we go, Batman Year 2. Batman Year 2, buddy. Love it. People don't like it because Batman's got the gun, but I actually like the Year 2 story. And the art's amazing because it's early McFarlane art. And I'm such a fan of McFarlane. Big fan of it. And JLA Avengers. Chip Crisper, it feels good being a member of that JLA Avengers Club, doesn't it, buddy? I know that feeling. I like it. I like that feeling. I do like that feeling. Love it. Squitters, hey, I picked up and read Jeff Johns' Aquaman Omni. Like you suggested, you did not let me down. That's awesome, dude. That makes me very happy. That makes me very, very happy. Is Squitters topless in that photo? Is he topless in that photo, or is he wearing some type of... is he wearing a rug, or... Whatever he's wearing is very hairy. I'm not allowing Christina to enable your addiction. Thank you. Congrats to your daughter, Ray. Oh, awesome. My daughter graduates this weekend. And Christina and Dan, I think they're coming to the party. I'm just trying to talk Christina into coming over and, I'm going to fit like 8 more shelves in this room, Christina, because I'm moving like these 2 black ones. I'm moving these out. And I'm gonna put the Skinny Billies in place of it. I can't wait. Wow. They did not have Jeff Johns. They have all 3 Transmetropolitans for cover. Oh wow, a few Sandmans for $90 each. All-Star Superman, Long Halloween. Only killer deal was Watchmen. Dude, that's awesome. I think it's great. Either way, you got a good deal, brother. Why does Ray imply farmers can't own comics? Well, because I had said a barbarian a bunch of times. Because I had said, what am I, a barbarian? And I figured I better change it up. So, do you have Green Lantern, Emerald Twilight? I do. Yeah. I've got Emerald Dawn, Emerald Twilight. I got all of it. That Brubaker Captain America is a big time whale. I didn't know that. I love all 5. I love all 5 Ed Brubaker Captain America books. They're so good. Tenny says, Ray, you think I should get Flashpoint Omnibus or just get Flash Jeff Johns Volume 3? I would get the 2 previous volumes though. You can just get the Jeff Johns because Volume 3 has Flashpoint in it. Volume 3 has Flashpoint and I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if it isn't something. It's in Flashpoint, but I think Flashpoint has other stuff too. But I got to be honest, I read Flashpoint when I first got it, but I haven't even opened it since then. I don't think. You know what I mean? But I've read it in Jeff Johns Volume 3. Ain't nothing wrong with reading a good title slowly and savoring it. That's what I'm doing with this Wolverine and the X-Men. Ray, I saw your recent haul video that you have it now too. Super excited to hear your thoughts. I love it. I'm excited, buddy. My latest haul is very nice. I really enjoyed it. I love when I get my hauls. My Last Days of Lex Luthor is going to be, when I finally get to it, it's going to be great. I just can't wait. Aaron Genie says, question, is there a scale to collecting terms? I heard Holy Grail as a thing you're looking for. Until this group, I heard whale. Is one a bigger score than the other? Or this? I think it's just semantics. Yeah. I think it's just really, I just think it's semantics. I think just a Holy Grail. The book I got would have been my Holy Grail, but I like White Whale just because there's no religious connotation to it. I guess it is because I guess technically it is, but I think we got Whale from the Ernest Hemingway book, and Holy Grail from religious mythos. So I think that's how it went down. But they're both very rare. I feel like I don't have time to take my time with reading anything. I know I don't either, but I'm really slowed down for this Wolverine and the X-Men. I've really, really enjoyed it. It's been a very good read. Gracie Patrick has the Kyle Rayner Compendium. Yes, Emerald Twilight's in there. Chip Christopher says, my half price books always has omnibus for retail prices, which is insane. Behind the counter at $125 or $150. Wow. Wes says Emerald Dawn is rare now because, yeah, you're right. Because Gerard Jones had things on his computer he should not have had. Which is a shame. Which is why I think they have trouble, reprinting any of that stuff because, he would have to get money and, oh, well. Robert Storms. Robert Storms, congratulations, buddy. You are now a member. Robert Storms, I'll get you in. It was not a rigged membership gift. Oh, for God's sakes. No, we don't rig membership gifts. I would sell my year 2 now that the DC Finest is out because I hate that story. You don't like year 2? Is it just because of the gun, or what's the reason you don't like it? You know, what's the reason that you're not a fan of year two? I would like to know that. So I think it's a good story. Wish they reprinted those Geo books. I understand why they don't. Wish they just censor the guy's name. There's no right or wrong opinion on Chris. I'm with you. Here's my thing. Gerard Jones is a scumbag. He's a scumbag. Let's admit it. He is. He is a scumbag. Okay. Should not. He shouldn't have been doing whatever it was he was doing. Okay. So I just want to be clear with that. However, and by the way, there's Richard Storms. You're going in, brother. Or Robert Storms. You're going in, Robert. All right. Okay. Hey, but here's my take. Emerald Twilight. I'm sorry, Emerald Dawn. These are the creators on Emerald Dawn. Okay. These are the creators that did this book. Keith Giffen and Gerard Jones and Jim Owsley wrote all the stories in here. M.D. Bright, Romeo Tungal, Albert de Guzman was lettering. M.D. Bright and Romeo Tungal did the art, and Anthony Tolan did the coloring. Okay. They do not reprint this book because they don't want Kitty Fiddler Gerard Jones because of him. All right. Because of him, they won't reprint it. And he did not. So now that they don't reprint it, he doesn't make any money because they're not reprinting it, but they're punishing the family of Keith Giffen. They're punishing Jim Owsley. They're punishing M.D. Bright. They're punishing Romeo Tungal. I mean, they're punishing all the people that did work on it because one guy who wrote some of it did something horrific. So, and I know the reason is when they signed contracts back then, they didn't know these guys were going to do this stuff. I think now it's in the contract. I'm sure there's a morals clause now that say if you do certain things, you cannot profit for future stuff. Okay. But back then they didn't. So Gerard Jones would get money if they reprinted it, but because they won't reprint it, all those other guys aren't. And I think that's incredibly unfair just because you happen to work with, I mean, for example, like Tom in all essence works on this show. He puts up all the posts, reminding you guys to go to Crooks and Bandits, reminding you guys to check out Near Mint Condition or Comic Pals or Cody Collects or, you know what I mean? Omni Dog. So he promotes all the different things that I promote, that I want to promote. He puts that stuff up. Tom does the whole time. So Tom, in essence, works on the show. Say they want to rebroadcast these shows. And no one's going to do that. But I'm just saying, let's in a hypothetical, insane world, people would want to watch ChubbyRay comic shows. Okay. And that I do something, I get a DUI, I do something horrible, and I accidentally run into some people. So that would happen, and they decide to not do them. And say Tom got paid for doing that. I'm just using this example. So Tom, if we got paid, Tom would be entitled for a little bit for having done that stuff. Okay, well, if they decide not to do it because of me, it would cost him. You know what I mean? I just think it's horribly unfair. It's horribly unfair. You know, and that's my take on it. So yeah, what the guy did is terrible, and I think it's terrible. However, you know, AC says he likes year two also. Yeah, I think year two is a good story. JLA Avengers, my very first app. Dude, that was your first absolute? Oh my God. You did not see my butt crack. Christina says, I hear my buddy Chester. Yeah, your buddy Chester's right here. He's right here begging. You guys want to see baby Chess? Here's my baby Chester. I don't know. You can kind of see him. You can kind of see him. I'm trying to make sure that. I'm trying to see what's blocking my. I'm trying to see what's blocking my view here. Something's blocking my view. Oh, it's the camera itself. Well, the camera itself is blocking you guys. Sorry, guys. I was trying to show you Chester, but now you're just going to look. You're just going to look at my ugly face. Sorry. That's the way of the world. Oh, Squid says that's DJ Khaled, not me. Oh, sorry, Squidders. I thought you were DJ Khaled. All right. Ray, how'd you like the Green Lantern, Green Arrow heart? Yeah, I liked it. Of course, I liked that era because I was growing up when that stuff was coming out. I was really, really young, but I remember reading it. It was just so cool. I really like Green Arrow. I'm like Green Arrow, man. I'm so like Ollie Queen. I'm such a diehard liberal. Everybody should do whatever, blah, blah, blah. And so I really got the book at a young age. I was a really big fan of it. I picked up first 4 volume of Sandman by Neil Gaiman. Can't put it to dude. That's awesome. Way to go, Saito. Love it. Also, you suggest any other? Oh my God, Squidders! I could suggest so many omnibuses you don't want to know. If you liked Green Arrow, or if you liked Jeff Johns' Aquaman, you have to get Jeff Johns' Green Arrow. You need Jeff Johns' Green Arrow number 1, 2, and 3. You definitely need to get, and Infinite Crisis. You need the Jeff Johns collection, brother. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong with the Jeff Johns collection. I just realized my garbage receptacle is in a shot. We don't want that happening. All right. I need another entry. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And Chris, we'll try to give you some. We will try to give you some, brother. Going to try our best. Yeah, the Jeff Johns collection, Squidders, is always a good place to start. Your Jeff Johns Green Lantern I think that's a must. Jeff Johns Green Lantern is something that we all should have. It's such a great book. And there's so many Marvel books that are sold out. I wish I could give you Marvel recommendations. But, the selling out is a pain in the butt. AC says Hard Traveling Heroes Omnibus is one of his favorites on his shelf. The artwork. Yeah, Neil Adams' artwork. It's great. Christina says, I will help build shelves only if you argue with Siri. I don't argue with Siri. I do not. Flash Volume 3 has Flash Rebirth and Flashpoint. Love it. Yeah, isn't it in Road to Rebirth? The Road to Rebirth has does the Road to Rebirth have it in there too? Because I haven't opened my Road to Rebirth. It's still sealed. Does it have it in there? I know it has the Flashpoint story, or it has the Rebirth story, but does it have Flashpoint too? That's awesome. I just think it's great. Adam's getting the Flashpoint Omni for me. That's great, dude. You'll love it. You will love it. Ray, I gifted a membership to Robert Storms. I entered his name. He is entered. He is entered. I need Wade Daredevil, maybe in modern era epic collections. Yeah, Wade Daredevil Volume 1 is very good. Wade Daredevil Volume 1, very good. Christina just sent me, she sent me a copy of the book Rooster Fighter Volume 1, and she wants to know if it's a good book. Has anybody read Rooster Fighter? Guys, has anyone read, I'm sure no one's read the comic Rooster Fighter. I'm sure no one has read that. I don't know what kind of perverts you think are in this room. Late to the show, but still good to see everyone. Hope everyone, we are well. We're doing well. See you next Tuesday. Doing well, buddy. I wanted Ed Brubaker Daredevil Omnibus really bad, and Ed Brubaker Ed Brubaker Captain, I got to tell you, Ed Brubaker Captain America, that should be one of the first omnibuses anyone buys, but it's sold out. Ed Brubaker, the Ed Brubaker run. Ed Brubaker run. Volume 1, The Winter Soldier. Ed Brubaker. This should be evergreen. Everybody should be able to get this. All right. Volume 2, The Death of Captain America. Everybody should be able to get this. It's such a great book. Volume 3, Captain America Lives. Everybody should be able to get this. The Trial of Captain America. Everybody should be able to get this. And The Return of the Winter Soldier. Everybody should be able to get this. These books are so good. This should be, when I give advice for what comics, I mean, look at that. Look at that spread, guys. When I give advice for what comics new omnibus readers should be getting, this should be right at the top of the list because it's such a great series of omnibus. Ed Brubaker Captain America is fantastic. And yet Marvel doesn't reprint the damn thing. You got to come on, Marvel. You got to do reprints. I don't know how much these freaking Chinese are charging for the reprints, but come on, Marvel. I mean, you got to do some reprints. What is this? I mean, come on. Wes likes to take his time reading as well. Well, hey, Phenomenal Soft for 60, still sealed. You think it's a pretty good deal? Let's see what Gary D's talking about. Let me see Gary D, and I'll let you know. What did Gary D? What do you see for? Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Yeah, dude. $60 is a great price for it. I think. I mean, come on. That to me sounds like a great deal. You definitely got to get that. I need them to reprint Soul's Daredevil. Dude, a bunch of people need them to reprint that book. Don't get me wrong. I have it. And I am wanting to sell. Look at this, guys. I'm actually thinking of selling. And I want to sell all of my Daredevils, which I have. I grabbed all the Soul paperbacks, which I have all of them. And I was going to sell them. I put them somewhere here because I was going to put them on the Discord and I forgot. And so I was going to sell them. But I would love if they reprinted the Daredevil by Soul omnibus because it's such a good omnibus. Everyone should read it. That's how good it is. I think it's so good. Ray, the blue Billies look so good. I'm going to post a picture in the collection section later this week. The blue makes the Omnis pop so good. Dude, show one soon because my wife's going tomorrow to pick up Billy shells tomorrow. If I'm going to switch to blues, I got to see, because right now we're going with the we're going with this color. That's the color. We're going with that dark sort of walnut color. That's the color we're going with. So if those blues look amazing, you got to take a picture and send it so I can show my wife to say, hey, switch our order to blues. I'd love to see them. Whether it's a grail or a whale, it's always exciting to find a book you've been searching for a good price. Absolutely, brother. Mr. Negative says, I was surprised by how much I did like Year 2 after hearing so many bad things about it. Yes, but listen, comic books are subjective, guys. Our opinions are going to differ. Everyone's opinions will differ on comic books. That's one of the things that make them so cool. I just think it's very cool. But Wes says, I didn't like Batman using a gun. I think the Reaper's a lame villain. I don't buy the relationship with Bruce and Rachel Caspian. I don't like the Joe Chill stuff. I don't really like that's great reasoning. Thank you, Wes. I hope they make a Power Shazam. Oh my God. Yeah. The Jerry Ordway Power Shazam stuff is so good. And they've never even made, have they even made a trade paperback of it? I don't think I've ever seen a trade paperback of Shazam. I definitely think they should make an omnibus of it. That would be great. By the way, Wes says Jim Owsley is Christopher Priest. Yeah, and he's not getting money. He's not getting money from that Green Lantern stuff. Mr. Negative says, I love Bright's art. Yep, no money for Emerald Dawn. No money. Cole says they printed JLI and Gerard wrote some issues. I know. What the hell? Give me a reprint of Emerald. Come on, guys. Give me a print of Emerald Dawn. Put it out there. I didn't realize Christopher Priest worked on it. It's crazy how much stuff he worked on that I don't realize because he's a pseudonym. Yeah. Yeah, Christopher Priest is amazing. Let's see. What's going on, family? Made it to a new live. Thank you, Dis at Large. Awesome, brother. Thank you, buddy. Love it. Hello, my Chubby Ray comic fan. Thank you, JC. Ray did not show his butt crack. How dare you? I'm trying my best to not show it. Yeah, if your line in the sand is not wanting Jones to receive any money, then I understand not wanting it reprinted at all. If it's not that, then I'd love to see the work returned just without his name. Absolutely. Take his name off. Credit Keith Giffen and Christopher or Jim Owsley. Credit them, but you don't have to credit Gerard Jones. Just put it out there. Thunder says, hi to Chester. My Chester's a good boy, guys. Chester is full-fledged trash can fam member. Absolutely. Hard Traveling Heroes is ahead of its time. It was. Hard Traveling Heroes is an epic story. And it went on for so many. It's so good. It went on for so many issues. And it was it was the first of its kind. That's just not how, Bronze Age comics didn't work like that. And then all of a sudden that book comes out and does issue after issue after issue. It was great. It was for DC, it was very Marvel-like for a DC comic. You know what I mean? It was very Marvel-like. Just sold all my retro games after I pay off After I pay off wife's credit card debt, I'm getting an omnibus. Way to go, JC. Love it. Is it better to get compendiums or omnibuses now? Well, Saito, I like oversized because they're bigger. So I like the artwork in oversized. So I like omnibuses. However, some of the best mapping, if mapping of books is important to you, compendium books are mapped better than omnibuses, at least with the exception of Infinite Crisis is a perfectly mapped omnibus. But like the Green Lantern, Jeff Johns Green Lantern omnibuses, they are not mapped as good as the Green Lantern compendiums. The Green Lantern compendiums are mapped much better than the omnibus. There's a lot more stuff in them. Like they have all the Ion stuff. They have a Guy Gardner, Emerald Warrior, all that stuff that's not included in the Jeff Johns Green Lantern are in the compendiums, which is really cool. But and compendiums are cheaper. They're more cost effective. They're more cost effective. Xbox says, no, let's see. Jeff Johns Justice League would be a great rep. Oh, Jeff Johns Justice League is fantastic. DC compendiums have more. Yeah. DC compendiums have more stuff in them. They have more content, except they're smaller. Now, the way I do it is I buy both, but I have a sickness, and I would not recommend my sickness to anybody. Hawkman looks really cool. Would you say it's, Hawkman's, the Jeff Johns Hawkman is very good. The Jeff Johns Hawkman omnibus, which is, I've got, if you want, I can show it to you. I can show you the Jeff Johns Hawkman stuff. Let me get up and get it. And do not look at my butt crack, you perverts. No looking at Ray's butt crack. I've got to put some stuff back anyway, so hold on. Just give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Hi, Chester. I don't need your help, buddy. I don't need your help. Watch out, buddy. Watch out. I'm coming back. I'm coming back, big guy. Good boy. Good Chester. All right. Here's the Hawkman omnibus. And it's cool as hell. It's a good story. It's a good story. The art's really good. It is very cool, man. And it's Carter Hall, the archaeologist, and it's really good. The stories are good. It's quick. This was going on at the same time the JSA was going on. It's a very good run. The stories are awesome. It's a good read. I liked the Hawkman omnibus a lot. I really liked it. The guest stars are awesome. Green Arrow's in it a lot. It's really good. It's Carter Hall and Kendra and the JSA appears, and it's a really very good omnibus. A big fan of Jeff Johns Hawkman. And I think you can get it for a pretty good price. I believe. Let me double check, but I think you can get it for a good price. Let me just double check, okay? Oh, yeah, you can get it on Amazon. Squitters, on Amazon right now, you can get it for $50. $50 Hawkman. That's for $50, holy crap. That is I mean, they're practically handing it off. God damn, I wish I'd have gotten it for $50. Holy crap. Yeah. Hard Traveling Heroes was Mr. Negative's first omnibus. Funnily enough, it's the only one he hasn't read. You've at least got to thumb through it. It just to see the art. Just to see the art is amazing, because you have to realize how old it is and how great the art. Neil Adams is so good. He's one of the finest artists we've ever had. Ray needs to put his foot down and tell his wife, I need a bigger omnibus for him. I got to tell you, my wife is so perfect. And you can ask Christina. Christina and Dan have been over to the house. They've seen it. My wife allowed me to take my house has an alcove in it. And my wife allowed me to take the alcove and turn it into a comic book room, which is awesome because it expanded my, that's where I keep my Epic collections and my DC Finest, and all my compendiums are in the alcove. This is all omnibus and paperbacks. That's all that's in here. Everything else is in the other room. And then I have a third room where I keep my independent books. So my wife allows me all of it, which is great. I just adore my wife. Ray, how you been? Been working hard. Haven't been on a long time. I know. Joe, you haven't been visiting us. You got to get in there and check us out once in a while. Wes says Road to Rebirth is way after Flash Rebirth and Flashpoint. It's the stuff before Williamson. Okay, I know. I'm glad I haven't opened it yet, but I was wondering if it was in there as well. I don't know. Ray, did you see the Midnight? Yeah, I know that there's a new imprint called Midnight that's going to be going on in Marvel. So I don't know. By the way, Meyer says Rooster Fighter is dope, Christina. It's a manga. And Chrissy says, did you even know that it was even a thing? I don't know. I have no idea what Rooster Fighter is. I'm not a big manga. I'm trying not to get into manga. You don't understand. If I dip my toe into manga, even if I dip my pinky toe into manga, it would cost me. I don't have enough money. I just don't have enough money for manga. Because I know how much money I overspend on comics. I really don't. Last three omnis read Rubricker and Cap the beginning on paperback. Even though I have it all, I'd still get the first two omnis at there. Oh yeah, they're so good, man. Captain America by Ed Brubaker is one of the greatest omnibuses ever made, period. Capital Period, period. JC says, Ray, I like your hair, brother. Thank you, JC. It's about time. I'm getting some compliments for this hair. However, not a day goes by that I don't miss my old hair. Not a day. I used to have the prettiest hair. I mean, I'm not bragging. Maybe a little bit. But I used to have, my God, the hair that I had. I was a fortunate man. With this hair. I got to tell you. There's a picture of my hair. Look at that hair. Oh my God. Look at that hair. Amazing how fortunate I was with that hair. Gorgeous hair. However, I guess here you go. Here's a picture. Here's a picture of my hair. Look at that long hair. Good Lord. Can we, the rest of the show, I just want to show off my hair. Can I do that? No? All right. Well, I thought I'd try. I had some good hair. I had good hair back in the day. Here's another good hair pic. Look at that hair. Look at that dark hair. Oh my God. God, I was blessed, man. Now I'm so old. Oh, crap. Mr. Negative says, I just won the first 2 Ironman Omnis in an auction for 50. Dude, that's awesome. And volume 4 is coming out. Love it. Good job, Negative. I bought the Soul mini books ripoffs because they're full price for Premier Collection of Size. I only have one Billy up right now. Good. Just put it up there so I can see it. I just want to see what it looks like, what the color looks like. No worries. Christina can paint those shelves any color you want, Ray. By the way, Frederico says, what's up? 54 viewers and only 19 likes. And we're pushing almost 60 viewers now. Let's get the like totals up. Come on, guys. Let's go. I would love Power Shazam Omnibus. Yes. I would love a Power Shazam. Any kind of collected edition. Ganderstein says, I was reading Elvis loved Captain. I know that. I've heard that. I guess it's in a book. There's in a book that he that's when it was, what was it called? Whiz Comics or whatever? Back when it was Whiz Comics, they said Elvis Presley was a huge fan of Captain Marvel. And he would actually say, Elvis would say, Shazam. You know, when he was talking to his buddies, there were different sayings that he had. And one of his sayings, he'd go, Shazam, baby. And he'd do a little, his karate poses, Shazam. Yeah, so he allegedly was a big fan of Captain Marvel. By the way, Ganderstein, you won one of the giveaways the other night, and you weren't in the room. So you got to send your address to me, ChubbyRayComics@gmail.com, so I can get your book sent off to you. All right. I just saw the Owsley comment by Goomba Guy. Oh, yeah. The Green Lantern universe is so deep and mysterious. I'd love to see that upcoming Green Lantern show now. I hope so. I really hope they do. I think we'll probably get the Emerald Dawn at a DC Finest where they don't have to prominently display his name. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, Wes. You're right. But we never, you know what? We've gotten Silver Age Green Lantern. We got 2 Silver Age omnibuses. And then we got the Jeff Johns stuff, and we got the Post-Infinite, and we got Post-Infinite Crisis. But we haven't gotten Green Lantern Bronze Age or any of the 90s Green Lantern stuff in omnibus. You know, but man, Green Lantern is really collected. It's really collected post-Infinite Crisis. It is one of the more collected heroes. But pre-Infinite Crisis, other than the Silver Age stuff, we don't have it. I would love to see some Bronze Age omnibuses, and I would love to see omnibuses from the 90s. We need them. Come on, DC Comics. Give us some stuff, man. Would love to see it. What's going on, Abner? How you doing, buddy? Rainbow shells would be sweet. They would be. For those that saw Ray's butt craft, did it say my butt crack did not say Monday. I don't put my names of the day on my underwear. So is there a question about Discord? You can ask, if you got a question for Discord, ask Laconima or Ask Wes, because they are both moderators, and they can both, whatever question, they know your answers to any of those questions. You know, if there's a Discord questions, that's who you ask. They'll help you out with it. If you are a completionist mapping nerd, go for finest compendiums. If you're focused on just the quality stories, the best format, go to Absolute Omnis. Is that for Crushing Crisis's website? Is that for Crisis's site? Because Crisis does the best mapping. I mean, it is impressive. The sickness is contagious. All you have to do is watch Chubby Ray Comics live. I love it. There's no butt crack. And this is a crack-free stream. Your eyes are not burning because of my the dark side of Ray's moon. Pink Floyd is back. I am not. It is not Return to the Crack. Good Lord. Jeff Johns Hawkman Omnibus 50% off Amazon. Yes, absolutely. Somebody goes in and buys Aquaman and Hawkman. Oh, that's great. I mean, shit, that's awesome, brother. No, there should not be a channel in Discord just for my butt crack. How dare you? I thought tonight was a warning, was a waning crescent, not a full moon. Thank you, Goomba. No full moons tonight. By the way, Slasher says Jeff Johns doesn't write anything bad. Absolutely. Jeff Johns is awesome, guys. He is awesome. Ray does not like to and I did not flash anybody. Ray, are you interested in the upcoming Green Lantern? Yeah. I want to watch it. I hope it's good. I do hope it's good. Is the stream happy on this Monday? I think we are. Guys. I think Neil Adams did a lot of the Phantom Stranger. Neil Adams is great. Tom says Ray's wife is a saint. Yeah, she's pretty good. By the way, Squitter says he's only 17, so he doesn't have a bunch of money, but as long as it's good read, I'm okay with it. And I tend to try collect. Dude, $50 for Hawkman is a fantastic deal. It's not a super thick, but it's a somewhat thick omnibus, and it is quality. It's quality stories. Really, really good stuff. And the stuff like at the very back, there's a whole thing with the Justice Society. It's a very good story. It's a really, really good story. Let's see. Where's Shazam? Where's Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel shows up. It's when they're fighting Black Adam. There's some really good stuff. This omnibus is gonna give you a bunch of great Jeff Johns material. It's really, really good. Squidder's getting the DC Finest and Marvel Epics is a good way to go. Compendiums too. Gary's not wrong. Squidder says I could either pick up Hawkman for 50 or GL for 70. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know what pounds are compared to dollars. I think it would be I wish I could answer that. I just don't know, buddy. I don't know. Griffin says he submitted his polls to the DC poll last night, and he had a lot of Batman. That's awesome. I think it's awesome. They have manga for Batman, Spider-Man. Is that true? Oh my God. We don't need those manga pricks stepping on my comics. What's up, Ray? Thanks for the Crooks and Bandits. Thanks for the code for Crooks and Bandits. My first order of Ice Cream Man volumes from them came in 2 days. Other places I ordered from last month, I'm still waiting on them. Dude, I know. Aaron Genie's right. Guys, I'm not. Christina says, don't effing start with the hair. Oh, here we go. Here comes the insults. Russell says, a high percentage of men go bald. Any hair is good hair, Ray. Thank you. That's how I feel, Russell. I do wish that my hair was dark still, because I used to have really good looking dark hair. It would be nice if it was still that color. Oh well. Ganderstein's proud of his beard hair. There you go, brother. Secret is discovered. Ray was replaced years ago. Current Ray is a pod person. Well, I thought you said current Ray is a good person. I had to read that right, though. Frederico says, I'm not planning ever to buy any manga either. Don't want to risk getting hooked on. Yes, Frederico, you're like me, brother. It's not that I hate manga because I don't know anything about it. My fear is that I will love manga. And I know how I am. I love spending all my money on comics. I don't need vacation. I don't need a really nice car. I mean, I've got a good car, but I don't need a freaking $40,000 vehicle. I'm happy with my convertible. That's all I need. I don't need a gigantic mansion to live in. I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I don't know how big my house is. I would have no idea how big it is. But I think it's over 2,000 square feet. So I don't need any of that fancy stuff. All I need are comics. And if I got into manga, that would split the money. It would split the money. By the way, Captain Marvel was on Wiz Comics, yes. And Elvis had a comic collection that's still up in the attic, Graceland, and he based his costumes off Captain Marvel. I think that's awesome, man. That's why Elvis wore the cape. It was Captain Marvel homage costume. Ray, is there an Elvis impersonator job for your? Yeah, I'm gonna be an Elvis impersonator. Love me tender, love me. I do know an Elvis impersonator, and the guy's really good, but he's really old too. And Elvis was a fan of Memphis wrestling. I do know that. He was a big fan of, was it Jerry Lawler? A big fan of the Jerry Lawler group there. If an omnibus or two accidentally fell in the box, Ray, when you pack up my book, I wouldn't be mad. No omnibuses are falling into boxes. What's wrong with putting the day of the week on the underwear? I heard a rumor that Ray has a Legion of Superheroes. How dare you? How dare you? I have a screenshot to prove you flashed those. Oh my God, really? Tom, don't be screenshotting my rear end. What is wrong with you? No one wants to see a screenshot of. No one wants a screenshot of my rear end. Let's see. Chris says yes. Is Hawkman good? Yes, it's good. Hawkman Omnibus is great. By the way, Gary D says, I've seen the Hawkman Omnibus for $40. Dude, that's awesome. All right. Next Tuesday says he posted a picture of the Billies. All right, let me go to the Discord. Guys, I have to see this. I've got to see the Discord. I've got to see what the Billies look like. Let me share. I'll share the photos with you guys. All right, let's see here. And then we'll see if my wife likes them. I don't know if she'll like them or not. Let's see. Let me share I'll share my screen from the Discord. All right, guys. Here is, that looks awesome. I do like that. I don't know if my wife, I like it, but I'll be honest. I don't know. Christina, let's ask Christina. Christina, would my wife like the blue? I don't know if my wife would like it. I like it a lot, but I don't know if I can get D for it. She might think it's too young for a person of my advanced age. You know what I mean? Is the comic book cartoon art or the realistic art? I have my comic books cartoon, the art instead of realistic art. I like realistic art. Phenomenal. If Ray has a tramp stamp, it would say Legion. I don't have any art. However, I am thinking of getting an L tattoo somewhere on my body, a Legion. I have considered getting a Legion tattoo on my body and have never done it. But that is something I'm considering. You know, I'm thinking about it. I have a lot of Legion on my Omnivotes. I think I voted for 5 different. Dude, way to go, Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative, voting correctly. I love it. Jacob says, I'm currently reading Secret Warriors, Dark Avengers, New Avengers, X-Men Fraction. I can't wait to see if Norman goes Goblin mode. So you're reading all the Dark Reign stuff. Oh, I love it, dude. That's awesome. Have you read Thunderbolts Dark Reign? It's coming out in omnibus. It is coming out in omnibus, I think next week, right? I think it's coming out in omnibus next week. So I'm going to put this up. I'll put this up cheap to sell, or we're going to give it away. One of the two. I'm going to put this up to sell on the Discord or give it away soon. Because I'm trying, you guys, I'm trying to curb my dipping, my triple and double. I'm fine with double dipping, but I'm trying to curb my triple and quadruple dipping. I'm trying to. And don't forget to read Siege too. It's good. Tied to Bendis Avengers and Bendis Secret Invasion run, also good. Yeah. I'll show you what I have. And I think it's really hard to find, but it is awesome. And I'll show it to you. Hold on. Let me get it. And I'll make sure there's no butt crack. Hold on. I must put my Hawkman back. So I take care of my comics. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. I will show you Rarefied Air. If you are a fan of the Bendis New Avengers, you will love Secret Invasion Omnibus. This is very, very rare. This is one of the rarest books I have, the Secret Invasion Omnibus. However, I also have, I'll show you some, maybe a lot of you have never seen. The Siege. I have the Siege, and it's still sealed. I have the sealed Siege. This is look at that, man. How about that? Very, very hard to find Siege. And I love it. Love it. Such a fan. Such a fan, man. What's the status of the book club poll? All right, book club poll right now. The book club poll has Red Coat is first with 34%. Robin and Batman, or Batman and Robin Year One is at 28%. We're wrapping this poll up, what I say, Wednesday? We're wrapping it up Wednesday. So if you're going to vote, go to ChubbyRayComics.com and vote now. All right. It's either going to be Red Coat or Batman and Robin Year One. All right. So go there and vote now. The first is Red Coat is leading right now. And this is volume one. Volume one of Red Coat. All right. Or all of Batman. And Batman and Robin Year One is phenomenal. Batman and Robin Year One is truly a fantastic book. But you guys know what I think about Red Coat. I love Red Coat. So either way, I'm happy with it. If you had a mansion, Ray, just think of how many collected editions you can get in there. I mean, I have pretty much every omnibus ever made. There's not a lot of stuff I don't have. I'm pretty lucky in what I've collected. I want Bruce Wayne's library with the ladder. Ray's going to need a bigger house with all those damn comics. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Ray might have to add addition. No, my house is fine. I'm not adding in. Listen, my daughter moved out of my house. My daughter moved out, so I got more room. And Christina says, yeah, next Tuesday, I love those omnibuses. Love those omnibuses. Or those, not them. I love those Thin Billies. Love them. But I think my wife would want to stay with the neutral. I think my wife would want to stay with the neutral color. I really do. I think she would want to stay with, she would not go for, oh, for God, is that true? Oh my God. She would not go with the blue. Oh, Tom, you just ruined my day. Oh, crap. Why would you share that, Thomas? I mean, come on. Why would you? What is wrong with what in the hell's wrong with Tom? I might want to rethink my decisions. Why would he share this photo? Good Lord, what is wrong with you? We don't need to see that. In my opinion, the blue looks really sharp. I think Omnis would look awesome in there. I love it. I love those blue. I love it. But my wife, I know how she is, man. I know how she is. I think that she would, I think she would have a problem with the blue. I really do. I love the Marvel sign. The Marvel sign that next Tuesday, look at that. It just looks awesome, man. I think it looks awesome. God, look at it. It just looks fantastic, brother. I would love if there were blue Billies all the way, but I know my wife. And I think she'd say, nope, gotta go with the walnut. LP just got here. What's up, LP? Actually, I collect manga. I can't even start, guys. My Nightwing compendium is on my TBR list for the week. I can't wait to read it, starting probably tomorrow. Good for you, Thunder Flash. Love it. Ray just admitted he's getting a Legion. I said I was thinking of it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting a tramp stamp. A Firestorm Omni would be very cool, but you know, last night on Crisis's show, that came up on Crisis's show. And what I said in that chat room, and I believe Crisis said it as well. I have a feeling we might get a Firestorm DC Finest before we get a Firestorm Omnibus. That's my prediction. We're slowly discovering this is all Ray's midlife crisis, buying expensive things and getting tattoos. No, I haven't. I'm just saying, if I were to get one, hello. Thank you, Chewy Queso. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for sharing. All right, Gracie said just posted a picture of his haul. You guys want to see Gracie's haul? All right, let's get a look. Hold on, let's go to Discord. Let's see it. I love looking at the comic hauls. What do we got? I see Gracie. Here's Gracie's haul. Let's get a look. Pop Kill. Is that good? I've heard that's good. Let me know, Gracie, if that Pop Kill's any good, because I want to get it. Is that Hack and Slash? Avengers Absolute Vision. Epic. Nice. ROM Epic. Batman by Zdarsky. Very nice. Atlas Creator Collection. Wonder Woman Spirit of Truth by Paul Dini. Very nice. Dude, nice. Good for you. Nice haul. Let's see. There's the ROM. Iron Man. Justice League of America, Starro the Conqueror. Death the Silver Surfer. I've heard that's good. Don't have that. I don't have that. Tales from the Nightlands. I don't have that. Battle for the Cowl. Awesome. Supergirl Being Super. And 0 Hour DC Finest. 0 Hour DC Finest is awesome. All right, let's judge the rest here. Hyperspace Story. Star Wars. Well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you got 6 of them. Good Lord. Way to go, brother. Way to go. More hyperspace. 8 of. You've got 8 of 9. You've got 9 of. Good Lord. Oh no, that's 6. Look, still. G.I. Joe Volume 3. Deadhead. I've never even heard of Deadhead. Trinity. I don't have that. I should get that. Exquisite Corpses is fantastic. Of course, I have the Power Fantasy. I'm not a barbarian. Sophie Campbell, Supergirl, awesome. Legacy of Vader, got that. Exquisite Corpses Volume 2. Way to go, brother. Very nice. Man, that's a hell of a haul, Gracie. Son of a bitch. And then, of course, there's this. I don't know. What were you moving when taking that photo? It looks like Red Hulk. I can't even pretend to know what this is. That's Ultimate. That's Ultimate. That's the Ultimates, I think. Imperial, awesome. Green Arrow by Chris Condon. I love this. I love that. Punisher and Ultimate Wolverine. I think I got most of them. Even from that horrible picture, I got most of them. That's awesome, brother. Way to go. Way to go, man. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see what else I noticed. I noticed we had some stuff I hadn't shown yet. There's Carl's stuff. You know, I think we showed Carl's the other day. Didn't Wes just put something up? Oh, here's what. Here you go. Here's Wes's stuff, guys. Avengers, Seasons of the Witch, epic. Love it. Court Martial, very good epic. New Wolverine. X-Men Endangered Species. Dude, I don't even think I have Endangered Species. That might be one I don't have. Holy crap. Let me see here. Oh, man. Is that something I don't have? Son of a... Oh, I might have to get that. Holy crap. Let me see. I have Second Coming. I have Second Coming. I have Messiah Complex. Let me check my other X-Men shelf. Hold on. Let me check my other. I might not have that. Oh, it would kill me. It would kill me if Wes has a book that I don't have. Oh. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, Wes. I'm looking. Hold on. What is this? Nope. Nope. I don't think I have it, brother. Damn. Ah, Wes has got something I don't have. Son of a bitch. Well, that's a kick right in the nuts. Justice League of America Bridge Between Earths, which is awesome. I love that. X-Men versus Avengers. Avengers versus X-Men. Love it. X-Force, Old Ghost and Not Forgotten. Part of the Kyle and Yost run. Very good. Very good, Wes. That's a nice haul, brother. That's a very nice haul. Damn, I don't have crap. Now I'm going to have to get it. Endangered Species. By the way, Mr. Negative says he's hoping for Abnett and Lanning's Legion run. I want Levitt's too, but I already have all that. Would probably be in an omnibus and deluxes. I love it. Next is going to be hookers that all look like Lightning Lass. Well, Lightning Lass, I would not have sex with Lightning Lass is a lesbian. But I would definitely, I love lesbians. I would love to go to dinner with Lightning Lass and Shadow Lass. I think they would be awesome. I think they would be awesome to go to dinner with. Thank you. By the way, Abnett and Lanning's best Legion stuff. Legion Lost, man. Legion Lost by Abnett and Lanning is so good. It's really, really good. This is very good. I love Element Lad though, and they sort of turn Element Lad into a freak during this. You know, I don't handle that very well. I do not handle that very well. But other than that, it's awesome. I'm a fan of Abnett and Lanning Legion. It's great. Big fan of it. I'm a fan of the Levitts. I'm a fan of the Levitt stuff that came out. Was that during New 52? Was that the stuff during New 52 when the Levitts? When the Levitt stuff came out? All this stuff? I don't remember what it was. But yeah. But I do love my Legion stuff. Love it. Love it. What's up, Hubba? Ray, I got the Bendis Daredevil Volume 5, 6, 7. They replaced the out-of-print Epic Collection Volume 4. So I should have all Bendis' Daredevil. That's awesome, Hassam. That's great, brother. How dare you? Let's see. I don't get Marvel Event Omnis because of the mapping. I try not to. Hopefully one day we get Dark Avengers, Mighty Avengers in the. I hope so, man. I hope so. Xbox The Siege is great, right? I haven't opened it yet, but I love that story. And I have it in other omnibuses that I've read it before, but I wouldn't mind doing a book club that's not on YouTube. I don't know how I feel about. Well, I want to do one that's just on Patreon, but and I want to try something today, guys. I want to try something today. That I want to try it out because I've never done it before. I'm gonna try an after show. When the show ends. If we don't get a super chat, it's going to end here in a few minutes. But when the show ends, I'm thinking of doing an after show on Patreon. I got this from Crisis. Crisis was doing it. And I thought, well, that's a good idea. But I've never tried to broadcast on Patreon. So I want to actually try it. So anyway, that's sort of what the plan is for the end of this show. Just to at least try it. I get it might take you out of the main. Okay, let's see. I have Batman Robin Year 1. I just got Red Coat Volume 1 and 2, so I'm set for book. So, Thunder, have you voted yet? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me, I want to post something. I want to post something on, let me post something. Let me post something on Patreon, okay? I'm going to post something to get an entry. I'm going to post something, and then we'll do a time. We're going to do a time thing. Thunder, get ready. Get ready, Thunder. What's the date? Today is May 11th, right? May 11th. I'm going to put a post up on Patreon. I'm going to put a post up that says 5/11 entry. Comment here to be put into the wheel. The wheel of dread. All right. Hold on. I'm just about to post this. I'm just about to post this. I'm just about to post it. And then you guys go to the ChubbyRayComics.com. And I'm going to post it as free. So anybody can get in. All right, here we go. Chubby Ray Comics. There is a 5/11 entry. Go ahead and put a comment in, and then Thunder will take everybody that comments and put it in the Wheel of Dread. All right. Can we stop with the butt crack photos? Thank you. Yep, please. Should have got the Red Coat Deluxe. Red Coat Deluxe edition is fantastic. And Aaron Genie says, Goomba guy, you don't have to show your face, guys. If you want, you can just, Comics and Tortillas. I don't think Comics and Tortillas. He was just on microphone. C&T doesn't mind showing his face, but he chose not to. Let's see. So go to Patreon, ChubbyRayComics.com, and put a comment under the 5/11 entry. Ray kicked his daughter out of his house so he could make more room. No, that's not what I did not kick my daughter out. I wish to God my daughter would have never left. I want my daughter to live with me the rest of her life, but she's very happy on her own. She's very happy. And I love it now. She's she's on her own and she's very independent. And she's now going through a phase of I don't need anybody else messing up my life. She's really liking her life right now. And that makes me happy. So I did not kick my daughter out of the house. I love how we're debating whether the wife would have a problem with blue shells while we're sharing butt crack. I'm not sharing butt crack. I may be wrong, but I think Ray just admitted he drove his daughter away because he had too many omnibus books. Using her space for new deliveries and storage was probably the last straw. Really, Ray? I never used. My daughter's room is still set up for my daughter. It's got a bed and everything in it. It's got the space in there for my daughter. Whenever she comes over, she's more than welcome to spend the night. You know, that room is saved for my daughter. Was anyone else expecting the hall photo to be Tom's screenshot? No, it was going to be the hall photo. I'm not going to show that screenshot. Tom, don't you dare. Hey, John, what's up, brother? Need that Power Fantasy trade. Love the first fight. Power Fantasy is really cool, man. Power Fantasy. Oh, by the way, Goomba Guy says he posted his haul. It's awesome. By the way, Wasabi says he still lives with his parents and I love it. They don't make me pay any of the bills so long as I go to school. Dude, here's my advice to you young guys. Live with your parents as long as you can. Live with your parents as long as you can because your parents aren't always going to be there. They're not always going to be there. And, you know, they're not going to be there. And at one point, you're going to wish, you know, you could see them. Hey, Crownable, what's up, brother? Ray, what do you think of Jim Valentino's Guardians of the Galaxy omnibus? I never have anyone talk about it. I don't have it. I don't have his omnibus. I've got his epic collections. Ray, I wanted to ask you, since it came up on Crisis Stream, what are your thoughts on Legion? Crisis said it was kind of like if Legion were in prison. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a fan. I know what they were trying to do it, but it didn't do it for me. I didn't like that Legion. Mm-mm. I love lesbians, Ray. I'm friends with a lot of lesbians, and I did it because I was in my band. I wrote a song called Lesbian Rocker back in the 90s. I wrote it when I was in New York in 95. And I would play it in my band. And so because it's called the song is I Wish I Was a Lesbian Rocker. And that was the song. And a bunch of lesbians loved the song. So they started going to my shows. So I became friends with a lot of them. I just, you know, that was so that's how I ended up with a lot of lesbian friends. By the way, Endangered Species is the prelude to Messiah Complex. Oh man. Yeah, I got to get it, man. I've got to get it. Ray's company be called Cracks. My company is not called Cracks and Bandits. Hashtag crack fam. No crack fam. Trash crack fam is not a thing. I have finally beaten the great Chubby. Not for long, brother. Not for long. All I've got to do is get it. All I've got to do is get it. And then I will not be beaten. Then I will not be beaten by Endangered Species is what it's called, right? Endangered Species X-Men. If I could find it. Let's see how out of print it is. Oh, it's pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. I'm gonna have to find. I will find it, Wes. I will find it. Let me see. All right, let me see here. Let's see if I can find it. By the way, comment. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment. And be considered for entry. All right. Damn, I can't find it. All right, did I get it? Let me see. I got to proceed to checkout. I don't know why everything it wants to deliver to my wife. This friggin' Amazon. These MFers. All right. Just ordered it. I just ordered it from Amazon, brother. I got it from Amazon. How about that? So, Wes, it will not be long. It will not be long, brother. I feel better. I do feel better. I do feel better knowing that I'm not being beaten by Wes anymore. During the New 52, there was a series called Legion Lost. The proper Legion of Superheroes didn't return until after Doomsday Clock. I've got Legion Lost. That was the one I just showed you, the Abnett and Lanning one. I read the issue your PFP is from, The Fall of the Mutants Omnibus. Love it. I'm so Legion confused. I don't know where to start. I'll tell you, there's the good place. You could start at Mark Wade. Mark Wade's Legion run is a good place to start. That omnibus is coming out in December. The best place to start ever is if you buy the DC Finest Legion book. If you buy that, the last 4 or 5 issues in there is a great place to start. Or you could read the whole thing, but for sure, the last 5 issues in there are supremely good. The last 5 issues are fantastic. I would highly suggest that. And then if you start following there, the Legion of Superheroes is so easy to get addicted to. It is. They're very easy to just get, very easy to get addicted to. I'm warning you. It's a hole that, it's a hole that you want to be careful falling into. Aaron Judy says, Ray, do you have a favorite Wolverine story? I'll tell you which. I love the Ben Percy run with Hulk and Jeff Bannister. It's his buddy. His buddy's a CIA agent. I really like that a lot. And there's a story where Wolverine's going after the Beast and the Beast clones. And oh my God, it's a really good story. JC's my 51st birthday is May 14th. Well, all right, brother. So 3 days away. Way to go, JC. It's still a YouTube. Yeah, Crisis Show for sure. You got to watch last night's Crisis Show. It's really good. Christina's birthday is also May 14th. I hope Dan's going to get her something good. You know, Christina and Dan are married, not to each other. I hope Dan's going to get her something good. I've got something for Christina. She still has to pick up. And then she has to give a review of it. Chrissy wants Rook Exodus Deluxe. Dude, Rook Exodus Deluxe is awesome. I love it. We give Ray money and he shows his butt crap. What kind of channel is this again? That was not an intentional thing. My comic went, so ChubbyRay is awesome. He makes comics even more fun. He's hilarious too. He cracks me up. Oh, for goodness sakes. Ray's daughter left so she could collect manga. No, my daughter did not leave to collect manga. Ginger, you can always go to Tiger Eyes Poll and vote Legion straight from 1 to 10, and Ray and me will. Dude, yes, but I'm not forcing anyone to vote. By the way, I did one vote. I didn't use all of my email addresses. I just voted once. I voted once, and you know, and I loved it. No Chewy Queso. There's no butt crack photos on my Patreon. What's good, C&T? How you doing, brother? Will there be a volume 3 of Redcoat? Yeah, eventually, of course. Yeah. Eventually, of course, there's going to be a volume 3 of Redcoat. It's an ongoing. It's every month. I love Redcoat. C&T, you need to talk Ray into more entries and giveaways. What we're going to do, the whole reason you guys are going to the Patreon is so that we can do a giveaway. Except because I want Thunder to set up one of those wheels again. I want to do another elimination wheel tonight. If Thunder, I don't know if Thunder's still in there, but I'm hoping. Oh, he says 21 people so far. Thank you, Thunder. Let's see. First 3 tattoos, an L stylized in the Legion Superheroes logo. I love Jeff Johns in cursive. And finally, an incredibly lifelike tattoo of Ray's ass crack. See, not screen. No, I'm not going to tattoo my ass crack on my. I'm not going to tattoo my ass crack near my ass. Let's see. Disheveled by Dawn. I wonder when we'll get Philip Kennedy Johnson Hulk onto us. Man, I love it. His Hulk run's been very good, and it's a horror comic. Ray, I got your Captain America Epic collection. Thank you, Squints. I'm glad you like it, brother. You want it. Is there an omnibus that's currently in print? You would be a good place to start with X-Men. I would start. I think the X-Men Blue and Gold. I think the X-Men Blue and Gold is a good place to start. I think that's a good place to start. But you could also start with All New X-Men or Astonishing X-Men. It's a great place to start. There's different starting points, but once you get into X-Men, you're going to want to go back and read everything. You know, that's the thing with X-Men. Do you think the Immortal Hulk Omnibus is a good beginner? No. Joax, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but no. You can start with it, but I wouldn't. It's rough. It's tough to get into. Yeah. It is tough to get into. I see Wes's sass. Is he in any comics? Yes, he is. I think because I've had someone email me about some type of comics they wanted me to talk about. I wasn't going to talk about them, but they had to do with that character. Yes. This is my first Crisis show. Saw that. Yeah, Crisis. I love Crisis, man. Crisis is great. I tried to send a super chat for Ray's OnlyFans, but it wouldn't let me. It said to edit, so I'm guessing YouTube didn't like it. Ray does not. I think it's best that Ray doesn't collect manga because he'd run out of. Yes, you're right. You're right. Goomba says his Patreon's under Condor. All right, that's cool. As long as you let us know, that's cool, brother. Any other good, cheap omnibus on Amazon right now? Yes, Jeff Johns' Aquaman, Jeff Johns' Hawkman, and let me find one more cheap omnibus on Amazon for you, because you know what I prefer. I prefer Crooks and Bandits, but if I can get you some cheap. But I can get you some cheap omnibuses. I'm all for it. All right, here we go. I think that's off sale. It was on sale before. Batman Detective by Mariko Tamaki is $62 on Amazon. I think. And you can also, I think they're cheaper on Crooks. I think Crooks and Bandits has. I was gonna say Tynan, but I think Crooks and Bandits has it cheaper than Amazon. All right, you ready, Thunder? Thunder, send it over, brother. Send it over. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Christina, for the super chat. Rosie says, Ray, thanks for all the content. I love people talking comics. Oh, no problem, Rosie. I love my comic content. I love doing this show. It makes me happy. And this is the day off from my other show, so I just love it. Christina found a way to give a super chat for the butt crack. Way to go, Christina. Butt crack super chats. Are we ready? I think next Tuesday's talking about my crack. Thank you, next Tuesday. I think my butt crack is attractive. Tom, don't show that again. What is wrong with you? Don't stop showing that. Let's go. Spin the wheel for Trash Can Fam. All right, are you guys ready? I think Thunder's going to send it as soon as he sends it. As soon as he sends it, I'm ready. All right. Let me go over and get the Thunder wheel. As soon as you send it, Thunder, send that wheel over, brother. Send that wheel and we will start it. By the way, Philip Kennedy Johnson wrote Superman the War, and I think it's fantastic. Superman War World Saga by Philip Kennedy Johnson is fantastic, guys. Guys, glad you love the Legion Ray. Their first encounter with the Sun Eater is a holy grail. You're talking about the old Adventure comic stuff? Oh my God. Yeah, that's in the Silver Age omnibus. You can find those stories. It is awesome. We don't need your comments. That was not the best super chat. It was the most embarrassing super chat ever. I'll tell you that. Trying to win absolute carnage on eBay. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Hubba says, I will enter giveaways till I win one. My Parker luck has to run out eventually. Trash can fam. When the drawing for Spectacular Spider-Man drawing is May 23rd. May 23rd is Spectacular Spider-Man drawing. Wasabi says, Ray, you should do a top 5 or top 10 Batman omnibus list video. I feel that would do good. I've done one before, but I can do another one. I should do one. I'm doing my Damian Wayne reading order. I'm doing trade paperback Tuesday tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Then I have a haul video for Wednesday. Then Damian Wayne reading order. Are you guys ready? By the way, I got the wheel. Oh my God. That's a lot of people. Holy crap. There's that many people for the 511? Holy crap. Damn. That's awesome, dude. All right, let's get to it. The riggedy rig rigged. Riggedy rig wheel. All right, guys. If we are ready, we're going to share the wheel to see who is going to be our next entry. Let's see who our first eliminated person is. First eliminated person is Tom Jr. Jackson. Oh, Tom. Sorry, brother. All right, next. Let's see who's next. Next is Noah. Oh, Noah. Poor Noah. By the way, Thunder says we can't. Oh, you can't. Oh, damn. Sorry. God damn it. Don't put up. Stop putting. God damn it. Stop putting up. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Is this the right wheel? Is this the right wheel, Thunder? I want to make sure it's the right wheel. God damn. Blame Tom. Smart ass. I don't need your smart assness. I really don't. All we see is your butt. God, it's the one that we just did, the one from 511, right? Because it looks like the one from the other night. I just wanted to make sure. Because I see people on this one that are not on, because there's only 29 people. There's only 29 people who've commented on the 511. All right. There's 29 people, or 31 people. 31 people. Okay. He says that's it. So that's it. All right. Thank you, Thunder. I should know better than to not trust Thunder. I apologize. Stephen Terry, sorry, brother. Sorry, Stephen. We're keeping it going. We're keeping it going, buddy. Keeping it going. We've already lost Noah. We've lost Stephen Terry. Adon. Mr. Garcia, you're gone, brother. Let's see. Who's the next to go? Galandowski! No! Wasabi! Oh, Wasabi. Dude, I thought Galandowski was going. I just love these stupid contests. Jackson, Hubba! Oh, Hubba! Hubba! I got to be honest. I'm rooting for you. Hold on. Okay, guys. Okay. I'm sending positive vibes. I'm sending positive vibes to somebody that I picked to win. And I just put out positive vibes. Let's hope it works. We're going to see if this person wins. This person definitely deserves it. Let's see if they win. Oh, Los Master. Sorry, brother. Let's make sure it has not been switched to butt crack. All right, thank God. All right, let's see who's going to go. Doing the elimination spins. Russell. Oh, no, it's Xbox. Oh, Xbox by degree. Oh, brother. That one has to hurt. Oh, my God. Dude, that one has to hurt, brother. Let me quote Hubba when I say, the Parker luck continues. Oh, dude. All right, this is for a entry being put into the Spectacular Spider-Man by J.M. DeMatteis out of print comic omnibus. It's being given away by Adam from Crooks and Bandits Comics. Next Tuesday. Oh, brother. Okay, let's keep it going. We're keeping it going. Russell. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, Russell. Let's see who's going. It's got to be Condor. Ace. Oh, Goomba guy. You're Goomba guy. You Condor? I think Goomba's Condor. So way to go, brother. You're still in. All right, let's see. Who we got? Who do we got? Goodbye, Roy. I'm sorry, Roy. All right. The person, by the way, the person I picked to win is still in there. Here we go. Oh! You guys. He's Papa John, and he loves them thick. He's Papa John, and he loves his books thick. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. All right, let's see who gets entered. Who's going to get entered? Oh, Chris. Oh, come on. Oh, Chris. Sorry, buddy. I thought we were getting a Chris entry. I love it. Joey. Oh, Jose, that sucks, bro. I was hoping for you. By the way, the person I picked is still in. So we'll see. We'll see if my predictions come true. Squints. Sorry, brother. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, JC, no! Oh! Isn't it going to be JC's birthday? Isn't his birthday coming up? Which one of Ray's nephews? I don't have any nephews. I don't have any nephews that are in this room. I have plenty of nephews, none in this room. All right. Oh, Sean. Oh. By the way, the person that I predicted to win, it was very, very close to that person losing. But they're still in. They're still in. Because I think the Ray prediction. Oh, no. Condor. Sorry, brother. Sorry, Condor. That sucks, brother. That sucks. All right. Here we go, guys. Up next, the person eliminated is Galandowski. Oh, Galandowski. Dude, I was just thinking of Galendowski. I love Galendowski because Galendowski likes to buy stuff. And I was just going to put a couple books up that I thought he'd like. I feel bad. I might just send him one just for the hell of it. Sorry, Galendowski. Let's see. Oh, is it good? Oh, it's Raw. Oh, sorry, Raw. Sorry, Raw. There's only 8 names left. Only 8 names left, guys. Only 8 names left. No, it's not riggedy rigged, but that's just Thunder being a smart ass. All right, let's see. Disheveled by Dawn. Oh, brother, you're so close. Woo. I got to tell you guys, I was sweating gasoline with that one. I was sweating gasoline. All right, here we go. Ganderstein! Oh, Ganderstein, you're so close. Only 6 left. 6 left, guys. This means we're going to put it down. This will be the final 5. Final 5 right after this one. Oh, no. Oh, no. I lost my choice. Oh, that's who I picked. I picked Thunder Flash. Oh, shit. Sorry, Thunder. I was rooting for you. All right, let me check. All right, I'm rooting for someone else now. Here we go. Let's see who's going to go. I know who I picked. Oh, CRISPR. Oh, brother. Oh, CRISPR. All right, is it going to be Abner? Is it going to be Comics and Tortillas? I like comics. I love tortillas. Is it going to be AC or is it going to be Gary? Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Abner. Sorry, brother. Abner Calderon. Here we go. Up next. Oh, phenomenal AC. AC was my second pick. Sorry, I'm going to stop picking. All right, guys. Is it going to be Gary or is it going to be CNT? What do you guys think? It's going to be Gary or CNT. Who are you? Give me your predictions. Give me your predictions. Gracie Patrick says going to be CNT. Thunder says CNT. I got 2 predictions for CNT. All right, let's see. The final spin. Who's getting entered? The final spin. It's going to be that damn CNT. Look at that, brother. Way to go, CNT. CNT. The last person standing is Comics and Tortillas. I love comics and I love tortillas. Way to go, brother. You are the winner. Way to go, Comics and Tortillas. Way to go, brother. I'll be damned. Comics and Tortillas. You are in. Okay, let me do a member pick. And then I think I'm going to go over to a Patreon only. I'm going to try it. All right. Here we go. Next person entered. PW. Isn't PW in already? PW is going to get a second entry. Way to go, brother. Let's get PW entered. All right. right, guys. All right, tomorrow we have roundtable with Cosmic Collector. That will be tomorrow. And we have then I'll do a comic, then I'll do just discuss comics at the end of the show. So, all right. That will be tomorrow. Wednesday, Chubby Ray Comics again. No show Thursday, of course, because I have my other show. And then Friday, Chubby Ray Comics Live again. All right. So that's the plan, guys. That is the plan for this week. I've got a ton, and I do have a ton of giveaways. I'll do this tomorrow after Roundtable, I promise. We'll do Gotham Central. I'll do a member, or maybe I'll do a member, or I'll set up another elimination. I really like the elimination wheels. Elimination wheels are cool. I really enjoy the elimination wheels. I have a lot of fun with those. And I always love to sell. I do love to sell. I love to sell my my books on Discord. So if you're looking for something, let me know. Put it on there. Let me know. Go to buy and sell and say, Ray, I'm looking for blah, blah, blah. And if I have it, I'll sell it. And I love the picture. I love to post hauls. In fact, I want to post. I got a haul from Chip Crisper and a haul from Goomba Guy that are both up on Discord. And I want to show those before we leave, because Goomba Guy, for sure, his haul is sweet. His haul looks really sweet. I want to show this. So let me show that before we end this. Then I'm going to go live over to Patreon, to ChubbyRayComics.com, because I picked this up from Crisis, and I thought it was a freaking genius idea. But then again, Crisis is a genius. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to do an after show. I'm going to try to do an after show. For the first one will be coming up in just a few minutes. But here's Goomba Guy's haul, guys. I love these haul videos. All right. All the Charles Soule stuff, Back in Black, The Dark Art, Death of Daredevil. Boy, the way, The Dark Art is so freaking good. There is that Jessica Jones. Look at that. Jessica Jones. I don't have any of the Jessica Jones stuff. The Fix, I don't know what I've never heard of The Fix. It looks great. New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis. You know I love that Modern Epic collection. Daredevil by Bendis. Look at that. Did you get all of them? He's got all of them. He's got Iron Man by Fraction and La Roca. I love that. You know what you need? You need World's Most Wanted. Do you have it? World's Most Wanted. I love it. The new Iron Age and Stark Disassembled are great. Daredevil Cold Day in Hell. It's awesome. Miles Morales. Modern Epic. Awesome. History of the Marvel Universe. Great. Avengers by Jonathan Hickman. Dude. That is incredible. That's volume. What volume is that? Is that volume 2? Yeah, that's 2. And New Avengers Omnibus Volume 2. Dude, that is a great, nice haul. Nice haul, Goomba. That is a nice friggin' haul, Goomba. Way to go. All right, here's Chip Crisper's haul, guys. He got Red Coat. I love it. He got Absolute Batman, and that's a Jim Lee cover, right? Look at that. He got Absolute Superman Jim Lee cover. That's awesome. He got Absolute Wonder Woman Jim Lee cover. That looks awesome. God. Green Lantern by Robert Venditti. Way to go, brother. That's a good book. Just a little slow, but a good book. Transformers. Very nice. I've got that coming. I think that's coming in the my Crooks and Bandits haul that I'm getting. Another Absolute Batman. I love it. And Chip Zdarsky Batman. Fantastic, brother. That is awesome. Nice haul, man. Very nice. I love haul videos. They make me so happy, man. All right. Let's go over to, let me go over just because I want to see if it works. Okay. And listen, and I'll put it up. I just have to figure out how, but I'm going to put it up for free. I'll try to put it up for free on Patreon. All right. To see how I do a live broadcast, live stream. Okay. Okay. I'm going, let me see. How do I do a live stream? Do I have to go YouTube? All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to try. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it up on my Patreon, okay? I'm going to put it up, but I have to. You see, now this is where I need to have Christina on with me as a if I put Christina on as a if I would put Christina on as a administrator, then she could open this up for me in a different okay, guys, go to ChubbyRayComics.com. I'm going to try a stream, an after show stream. I'm going to try it. Give me 60 seconds. All right. Go to ChubbyRay Comics, ChubbyRayComics.com. Give me 60 seconds and I'll be live on ChubbyRayComics.com. Okay. Go there for the after show. I want to see if it works. And I've got giveaways. I'll do giveaways on the after show. Okay. So hold on. I'll see you guys in about 60 seconds. Bye, everybody. Love you all. You guys are great.